Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker. And in this episode we take on the final septentrion. For real this time, but before we do that, let's check out the event, Swallowed World, because yeah, the map of Japan is not looking so hot, and I imagine the rest of the world isn't doing any better.
So it's come this far. I thought I was prepared for it, but how can anyone be?
This is really bad. At this rate, we might not even make it another day.
Oh, it's nothing. No big deal. Well, maybe it is.
Hey, good timing. Will you take a look at this? It's Polaris's black scar. What was it called? The Void or something? It's getting bigger.
I heard that even the Edogawa and Koto wards were swallowed by the darkness. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter at this point, but yeah, it is pretty close. It's not just Edogawa and Koto. The nothingness is expanding, and people are evacuating. It's like the only things left are the parts of the city we walk around in.
It's the same in other places. There aren't many cities left intact.
Even then, the survivors are being attacked by demons. Everything's falling apart. Is this all because the barrier Yamato placed is gone? Yeah, if we don't hurry, maybe the whole world will become nothing.
The world will become nothing.
Oh, sorry. Did I kill the mood? Hey, don't worry. We've got each other. If we all work together, I'm sure we can save it.
Yeah, everything will be fine. I'm sure of it.
Oh, that Daichi. We should see Polaris quick and get something done.
You're right. We have to do whatever we can, the best we can.
You know what? Makoto's right. Let's do the best we can and stop Polaris and fix the world! How do we do that? Is anyone... okay, things are still looking kind of grim, but we will figure out exactly what the Anguished One wants us to do in due time, but now is not that time. Now is when we should begin fusing for the final battle. So in my opinion, the final battle for Devil Survivor 2, which is not in this episode by the way, just thought I'd make that clear, is infamous for its difficulty, and we need to refuse some demons. And also, as a result, I did a little bit of... yeah, we're all level 65 now, except Yamato, who somehow got a level 66. I'm still not sure on how that happened, but yes, pay attention to my moves. For this next battle, and pretty much all battles after that, you are going to either want to be strong against physical attacks or completely nullify them. I highly recommend Reflect Physical for your main character. But now that's been taken care of, it's time to begin the final fusion frenzy. Since I have so much Maka accumulated, hopefully this will go by rather quickly. Now, I would have loved to show off, all the, funny sayings that these guys can do and all that stuff, but to be honest with you guys, the amount of fusing we have to do here is pretty crazy, so I'm going to try and make this go by as quickly as possible. But I do recommend you gather some similar demons to mine because, well, they're going to help you. And also, Fen Huang is a very great demon. Winged Flight, we finally got a good bird demon on our side. And the fact that it has null physical now is not bad either. So now let us combine it with Tawon to create a demon that can get, actually no, we want to use a add-on with this guy, so let's give him the support set, and let's see, what can we get? I definitely want multi-strike, and I definitely want to pass on Medea Rahan. Get this skill. It is true that prayer does do better, but really, this is more cost-effective and heals everybody. There are some really good sets and moves in here, but honestly, just get that, and let's see, no physical... Dual Shadow would be nice, but honestly, Mana Stream seems like a better skill to pass on. So keep in mind, yeah, you're going to want to probably use your add-ons here. This is what I've been saving them for so long for. And let's see, now that we have Gukamatsu, let's combine him with whom? I believe it is Rongda. Rongda is also great here. She gets Repel Physical, guys. And I want to, I believe, use the add-on Free Command here. Because Murmur, he is a really good demon, but he does come with some bad attacks, which I'm not too big a fan of. So let's give him Multi-Strike, Medea Rahan, and Power Hit, or I'm going with Shield All, why the heck not? And now we are going to select Physical Repel, Mana Stream, and Force Repel. Trust me. We are going to pass this on to a way stronger demon than Murmur, and it is going to be awesome. But yeah, he's the Duke is in his hands. That's what he's talking about. Okay, let's gotta hustle here, guys. Let's combine Murmur with Hecate, and let's see. That should create Kartakia, and I want to remove his passive here, which is Attack All, because I really don't want that. We are going to pass on Holy Dance onto this demon. I want to say, I'm not too sure. Since he already has Multi-Strike, I don't really need that necessarily. Is that what I want to do? It's a hard decision to make. Yeah, I want that. Okay, so let's get that on there. Pierce, Fizz Repel, and we're also going to get... should we get Mana Stream or Anti-Most? That is a tough decision. Anti-Most could be good. I definitely want Fizz Repel above everything else. It doesn't really matter, but we're just going to create this demon. Anti-Most and Fizz Repel are two really good things that ensures your demon will not get a weakness, but really my highest priority is passing on Multi-Strike. So now we're going to combine this demon to make a brand new Kishin. So where on earth is... Where is it? Oh, I need to refuse him, or actually resummon him from the compendium. We're going to have to do this a couple of times because we just got Gukamatsu, so I need to summon him again. There he is. Hey man, how's it going? I guess it wasn't really too big of a deal if I was debating over Medea Rahan or the other skills, since, well, this guy has them both. But we're going to combine Kartakia and Gukamatsu to create Komoten. And I'm going to try and get him with a little bit more physical, if at all possible. Oh, I guess I can't get any. But yes, this demon I would like to give the +3 to strength. This guy is great because now we have a demon that can use the Matchless ability. And let's see, we definitely want Fizz Repel. But here's the question, Anti-Most or Pierce? I believe Pierce would be the way to go. It does suck he's weak to electricity, but I want him to do more damage. And, well, if he doesn't have Pierce, he can't do that. So, in reality, since I'm going to be giving this to my main character, he shouldn't really have to worry about being weak to anything anyways, as long as we're not fighting, you know, something with a ton of range. But there's only a couple of units like that, so I guess we shouldn't worry about it too much. But here he is, our 700 HP demon. Yeah, he's basically a replacement for Taki Mikazuchi. I know people liked him, but he's got to go eventually. So now we are going to create a demon that has no weakness, and that is not how you do it, John. You're getting way out of yourself. We're going to combine this Ouroboros that has Holy Dance and Diarahan. I got this through the demon auction. With another Tawan to make Python, and skills aren't really too important. Might as well give that one, why the heck not. But mainly what we want here is Force Repel. This is going to be so helpful, guys. You have no idea. We're going to combine this with another demon, Rongda, to basically make a demon that can never be hit by anything except for almighty attacks. So now let's pick the correct one, and I believe, yes, it was this one because it did not have physical repel. And say hello to the purple mirror, guys. Yeah, it reflects almost everything. And when we pass on these passive skills, physical repel and force repel, oh my gosh, it is now weak to nothing. It is possible to make a better version of this demon, but for right now, I think this will do the job. In this next battle, being weak to nothing would probably be a good idea. So let's fuse up this Purple Mirror. Purple Mirror, probably one of the more popular demons just because it's weak to nothing. I'm not the biggest fan of its racial skill, but that's totally fine. We're going to combine it immediately, though, with Take Mikazuchi to get Ariot. Yeah, kind of a gross demon. Don't think about him too hard. We're going to pass on, let's see, Holy Dance or Multi-Strike? That is a good question. I'm going to go with Holy Dance because I have other ways of getting Multi-Strike on a demon, such as Kartakia, so I don't really need to worry about that. But then again... Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Fizz Repel also, and we could get, what would be better? No, definitely not anti-physical, but anti-elect, why the heck not? This guy we're also going to be fusing immediately away, but I really wanted to get Taki Mikazuchi's bonus strength onto another demon, and thankfully Aryosha lets us do that. So now that we got that, let's see. We need to combine him with a Kulburi. Yeah, I think that's how you say that. To make Loki. Yeah, this guy already has access to Holy Dance, so actually, no, he doesn't. Okay, let's give him Multi-Strike and Holy Dance. Did they change? No, he always had Megidolon, but yes, he gets Anti-Most innately. Really great, but we can make it better. Let's give him Fizz Repel and Pierce, and that is a strong-looking Tyrant, man. And God, I just love this artwork from Kazuma Kaneko. It's one of my favorites from, the the late 90s, really. But yeah, look at that magic stat. Sure, his agility isn't the best in the world, and Multi-Strike won't really benefit from that, but hey, it's there to use. And alright, so now that we got him, we need to combine Loki with a Kartakia that I need to summon from the compendium. And no, I do not have this all memorized. I am definitely reading off a document I made prior to this recording, because man, to make this fusion the cheapest possible, basically I'm making almost 8 new demons, by the way. Well, more like 6. Yeah, it takes a lot of planning, but it'll be worth it in the end. And can I get Aliot with a little more magic? We should be able to squeeze out 37. Come on. I don't know if I've explained this yet, but you can basically soft reset and change. I guess the highest we're getting is 36. You can soft reset and get better skills like this, and let's see. Fizz Repel, Anti-Most, and Pierce. Now, usually, an Aliot should never want to use Pierce in battle, but this is a rare exception, so let's pass that on. And oh boy, this demon is going to kick butt. Aliot is a deity that is incredibly powerful and has very interesting markings on it. It's good to see a youngin'. That's cool. Now, let's see. I would prefer to have a little bit more AoE healing, but we can remedy that in the future. I just want to make note that these sets are not just set in stone. You can fuse whatever demons. The most important thing about Shin Megami Tensei is experimenting. If you cannot beat an obstacle, you have the tools necessary to get around it. But with that being said, this is the build that is going to work for me. And also, I really need to go to the compendium and get some new demons. I'm really tired of showing that. So be right back once I get some guys that need to resummon. And alright, I have returned from the compendium. I decided to bring back Murmur, Loki, and Kartakia, just as a backup. So we're going to now combine Murmur with Vivian to create Remiel. This guy is fantastic. His Angel Stigma race scale is really nice for keeping your MP up. We're going to give this guy Medea Rahan, and also... do we want Multi-Strike or Drain? Tough decision, but I'm going with Multi-Strike. It would be better if he had anything else, but hey, that's fine. Let's see. Fizz Repel, or... No, he's eventually going to get that, so I think it'd be smarter just to give him Force Repel. And come to think of it, I don't really think he's going to be attacking that much, so let's give him Drain just so we can get back his MP. We're going to be using this guy a lot to heal up one of our parties in the battles to come, so I recommend you get this demon. Also, we get Sama Recarm. Really, really great skill to have, I gotta say, so definitely pick up that demon if you can. Now we're going to combine Aliot and Loki to create Tautai. You may recall this demon a bit. Can he get a little? There we go, 37 should work. We're gonna give this guy Holy Dance and Multi-Strike, Anti-Most, Pierce, and Fizz Repel. Yeah, he is going to be a monster with that moveset. He will eventually get Megidolon, but to be honest with you, I just like Holy Dance a little bit more. So now that we've done all of that, our units should be completely, like, okay, the only downside is we don't have the best healing in the world, but we can get rid of it. That's what we have, main characters for, we can give them whatever skill we want. So now let me just double check. We did combine Loki and Aliot, so I need to fuse them, actually resummon them again. Yeah, it's kind of a tedious process to come back to the compendium. But we're also going to want 2 Colbray, because, well, they're very handy with their null physical and the such. And I've already shown off that, yeah, dragons are pretty strong. So now that we have all these new demons, it's time to assign them to groups. So I'm definitely giving Aliot to Fumi because, well, Aliot has the... Okay, moving on. It's going to be that hard to figure out. We're also going to give her Loki because this is basically going to be our healer. Prayer is not a cost-effective SP skill, but that's okay. That's why we give her all these ways to mana regen, like Mana Surge, you know. Wait. Oh yeah, she has Mana A, that's what I was thinking of. We're also going to give Taotai to Yamato because their stats are very similar, and honestly, I don't know who else to give it to. Yamato needs a healer though, and that's why we give him Remil, and let's see. For this next battle, I'm just going to give me and Daichi the 2 dragons, and give myself this. And oh, I almost forgot, we need the purple mirror back. Okay, well, that is not where you go to do that, but let's go to the compendium and give Daichi his final demon. Purple mirror, guys, is pretty swell, I gotta say. So let's grab that really quickly and not go back to the Cathedral of Shadows. I've kind of been going there a lot lately. I guess it's a muscle reflex at this point, but where on earth is... Okay, there it is, at the way bottom. These are the demons we will be bringing into the final battle. I also will be using a Python and a Fen Huang, but the final battle is not up next, so we don't really have to worry about that. But yeah, let's take on the last battle before the end. The last assassin.
We're here. Is this really the place? Right. I can't think of anywhere else. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
This is the right place. When you say terminal, you think gyps. When you say gyps, you think Osaka.
And when you say Osaka, you think takoyaki, right? Oh man, now I'm starving.
This is no time for japes. You have the dragon, yes? Good. Now we'll use that to strengthen the terminal.
Yeah. Aren't you gonna do something with those Hotsuin powers of yours?
I don't know. We're treading into the unknown, even for a Hotsuin. I'm going on speculation. The method should be the same as before. The master must define what he needs to the dragon stream.
Oh, that's right. He wished for it to become smaller before.
Focus your mind, and wish for the dragon stream to strengthen the terminal and open the path to Polaris. I'm counting on you. I'm sure you can do this.
Alrighty then, shall we give it a try? Huh? Whoa! Huh? What the hell?
The entire locale has changed, so this is what he was speaking of.
Hello, Shining One. It seems the terminal has been strengthened.
Ah, you! Yeah, it's all done. Do we get to meet Polaris now?
Not yet. I believe I said that the last septentrion must be defeated.
Yeah, how can we fight something if it hasn't even shown up yet?
It will appear soon, right before your very eyes. Shining One, my name is Alcor, companion star to Mizar, and known as the Lifespan Star, last of the Septentrions.
Alcor? You're the last Septentrion!
In the past, I doubted the Septentrions and Polaris' unified consciousness. That doubt eventually split me from them. After a long, long slumber, I was led to you. Now that you have chosen a path, I will fulfill my duty as the final Septentrion.
What the hell? He transformed!
This is my true form. I am Polaris' sword, here to serve as the final ordeal. No more words are needed. I wish to see your wills as shown through your strength. Now, fight well.
Seriously? He's the last Septentrion? No way! Damn it! We don't have any choice, do we?
Do we really have to fight him? Yes, it's the only way. I can do this. It's not like we have any other way.
I don't want to hurt you, but we have to win.
The final ordeal, huh? Let's go!
That's right. To get to Polaris, we have to go through Alcor first. And this battle can be difficult. However, we have overprepared substantially, so we should have no issue here. Avenge, though, is a fantastic skill to crack. I'd recommend it if you get hit a lot, and seeing as I do, we will get that. Now, we could easily just go straight up to, Alcor in our current state and completely obliterate him, but I don't think I want to do that. This battle is really, really good, and I want to show off some strategies you can use to defeat it if you're having some trouble. However, if you're having trouble, there is always the ability to just get tons of Maka. So first thing that we want to do is we're going to try and crack that skill immediately. So now let's show off our new demons, an evil flow. Let's get this guy. Now that we have Pierce on almost all of our demons, we don't have to worry about anything. Now keep in mind, Komokuten's multi-strike is not going to do a ton. Never mind. I was going to say he doesn't attack all that often because of his low agility, but when he does, man, it starts to hurt. Holy crud, awesome. And yes, we could potentially get that, but yeah, I prefer Endure personally. I could attack again, but there's really no point to. So what I like to do in this battle is really just stay back. Like, there's no reason to rush up to him and just do battle with him immediately when we can just stay back and abuse our range. And unfortunately, Fumi doesn't really have any range, and that kind of sucks. And I believe every single one of my teams has AoE healing, so that should be good. Medea Rahan, Prayer, Medea, they are going to be your best friends in the fights to come. And the only issue here is that Arioch. That could be a problem. And oh boy, he's coming. But luckily for us, he's the first Septentrion in a while not to possess any range. And you know what? I would gladly battle the Anguished One over that Rongda, as funny as that is to say. So Daichi, get in there, man. It's time to take on Alcor. Dang it, dang it! Didn't think you'd be the last of the Septentrion. Well, what's the problem? I mean, he's a higher level than us, and a cube? Why is Alcor a cube? I don't know. I like the design, but it's very odd. Yeah, he's not weak to Munch, guys. You either have to use Almighty or have Pearson. Okay, Cold Break, get in there. A little bit of damage. The Holy Dance, though, from the Purple Mirror. Purple Mirror doesn't really have the highest, stats in the game. And actually, let's use Tautai a bit. Your coming has greatly changed the fate of the Hotsuin clan. Now it's time to finish this. Yamato has a bit of resentment, it seems, towards Alcor. But yeah, I don't want to finish this guy off too quickly. But I want to show off Yamato's new moveset, and yeah, Remiel doesn't have the best attack at the moment. That's why we got Tautai, so just getting there with the drain. 78, not bad. It's Remiel's major purpose. Oh my god, that did nothing. His major purpose on this team is to basically just heal up and use Blood Wine when we need it. And I also forgot, yeah, Yamato does not have Pierce because we only have access to one Pierce. And I'm actually going to send Fumi over here. Daichi should be able to take on Alcor for a tiny bit longer. I really want to prioritize killing these demons, though, and cracking all their skills. And bro, bring it! You know I want that Makara Karm. Okay. Alcor is going to change, though, soon, and as I expected. If that is your limit, then the path to Polaris is still far away. Dude, I'm going easy on you. I don't know what you're talking about, but once you've said that, he will transform into debatably his more frightening appearance. Yeah, now he resembles a Septentrion. Before he was just kind of a box, and he'll also warp to the center again, and he changed? So that's Alcor too. Yeah, he has two forms, and this one is weak to physical attacks, so I kind of want to abuse that fact, but the issue is he's really far away. Let's try and attack this unit, though, and before we do that, ooh, we haven't done this since we had Mahakala. Let's actually no, it was Thor, but we are going to use Enlightenment, because Aliot is a deity, and that was really uncool. Are you prepared to see some insane damage? Yeah. I don't care about your shield all. I don't care about your Makara Karm. I don't care about your physical attacks. I care about that one, though. Piercing hit kind of still sucks for Fumi. We basically just mind charged our attack, and yeah. This is debatably a stronger unit than Hibiki, but a little bit on the squishy side, so not as tanky as our main hero. And alright, that battle went, could have gone better. We took a little bit of unnecessary damage, but that's totally fine, and bring it on! Oberon and Ganesha want to go at it, and Ganesha is also a fantastic demon you can get at this point in the game, guys. Don't know if I can recommend him enough, because he's just really, really nice. Makara Karm, yet again, I do not care! You guys are getting obliterated. Give me that skill. Zeodyne coming. Oh, that's an issue. Yeah, he's still weak to that, but it's not the end of the world. Multi-strike still coming out. Just completely devastates everybody. I'm digging it. Alright, we got another level up. Let's give another 0.2 vitality, and man, my HP is off the charts. We do not want Makara Karm, alright. I think it's enough stalling, and please do not attack me from that is the one thing that could be better about Fumi's current unit. She currently has really no way to defend herself versus ranged attackers, and the fact that some of those ranged attackers also have... Oh, you almost killed yourself, Ganesha. You should not attack my team if they mirror your attacks like that, but let's see. Could we potentially range here? Could we outrange him? There would be no counterattack, but I really want to show off what he can do. Yeah, we can, and we could heal ourselves to full, so there's really no risk. I think we should go for this. The only issue is that, yeah, he has Anti-Almighty, which could be a problem because my main character, as you know, is solely based around Almighty, but we're going to go for it anyways, and you have truly grown strong. Your very being emits a bright light that could have ever imagined. Now defeat me, Shining One. Defeat me and create the world you desire. Oh man, it's kind of sad when you say it like that. It's like he wants to lose. And yeah, this is a really intimidating opponent, but now that we have demons with really, really high physical attack, I was just talking good about you, man, and you just proved me wrong. Oh gosh, this is not looking good. We are not doing hardly any damage. It's mostly because of his stinking passive ability. It's fine though. As long as he does not get a chance to power charge, we should be alright. So let's get in there with Blitzkrieg again. Maybe we can deal a little bit more damage, and then Daichi's unit can take him out. The only issue is, yeah, Anti-Almighty is not my favorite passive skill, and we are doing like next to nothing. Come on, my Almighty attacks are doing more. Okay, it's up to Daichi or the Chief. I think Daichi can do it though, and come on. No! Oh god, that was really scary. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna use Cool Bray one more time. Evil Flow. And get in there. Come on, Daichi. I know you got it in you. You've beat almost every Septentrion so far, or at least help. It shouldn't be too hard for you. And Holy Dance is the best option we have. Hopefully, the Tailwind. Alright, that was some decent damage. She's in the red. Come on, come on, come on. I don't think that can do it. Only 200 damage. Bummer. Yeah, Alcor is a little bit on the tanky side when he's in this form, but now that he has no way to block the Chief's physical attacks, this should be it. Come on, just a little bit more. Assuming we can actually finish him off here, that'd be really great. Let's go for the Drain. Multi-Strike would be way better than Holy Dance right now since he is weak to it. Drain for a little bit, that's fine. Multi-Strike coming out. A little bit of damage, and Deathbound. Come on, yes! Awesome. The final Septentrion has been defeated. So this is the power of potential.
Hey!
I don't understand. Why are you looking so upset? The last Septentrion has been defeated. The path to Polaris will now be opened.
That's right. I mean, this might sound weird, but I wish we didn't have to fight.
It's mysterious. I feel the same way.
Alcor, was it? The long animosity between you and the Hotsuin family has ended.
Yes, Yamato Hotsuin. I apologize for the heavy burden I cast upon your bloodline.
Unnecessary words. I am here by my own free will. It has nothing to do with you.
That's true. Humans are already out of my hands. The rest is up to you.
Ooh, the terminal moved.
Shining One, and your comrades go. Polaris waits ahead.
Alcor! Alcor's dead? Damn it. I don't know how to feel about this.
So he was also at the mercy of Polaris, just as we humans are. How ironic.
Yeah, he wasn't really a bad guy after all.
Yeah, you're right. We've lost so much, but we're gonna get it all back, for sure.
That's right. We're almost at the end. We gotta brace ourselves and keep going. Let's make sure we have everything ready before we meet Polaris.
And now you know why. The Anguished One's fate cannot be maxed out. Because he was at the mercy of Polaris. And in the next episode of Let's Play Devil Survivor 2 Record Breaker, we get back our world. So see you guys then. Bye.